What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to this week's final episode of the greatest podcast on turf. I'm Anthony.
I'm Ryan.
Today we are back with our Week 13 NFL game predictions. I'm 500 for the first time in 2 years on my picks.
God damn.
97, 97, and 1.
Nice.
In theory, unless this week goes horrible, I'll be positive. But yeah, with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe. Be sure to check out our weekly fantasy football stardom sit-em video. Be sure to check out our best bets video from yesterday. We had like 8 bets this week. We're 42 and 26 on the year so far in our best bets since week 2. So go check that out. Win some money. I went 3-0 last week. Went up big. Won some money. Not going to talk about Ryan though. And before we get into any game discussions, Ryan's going to tell you guys about today's sponsor.
I was 1-2. Granted, ain't good, but you ain't going broke. You know what I mean? But
because I'm carrying it.
Yeah, sure. Little Italy Pizzeria, best cheesesteaks, best pizza in all of Delaware. Come in, let this guy cook you a cheesesteak.
Best in the state.
Tell him that you're from the podcast and he'll hook you up. Show proof that you're from the podcast.
I swear to God, I'll say right now, if I'm in there and you come in and show me your subscribe to the channel, I'm going to buy your meal.
Like, you heard it.
If you come into the pizza shop and I don't know you, like if I've never seen you before, and you say, yo, I'm subscribed to the podcast, I will literally buy your meal.
You heard it.
Yup. There's a lot of good games this week.
There is.
Starting off Thursday night, my New England Patriots. Well, this will be last night when you guys are seeing this, but 2 nights from when we're recording this. It's currently Tuesday, November 29th at 9:35 p.m. Should have probably said that during Best Bets and Stardom Sit-em.
It's fine. They know. We've been saying it every week.
It's true.
We're staying consistent.
But considering 97% of our viewers are not subscribed to the channel, I mean, who knows if they know or not? When I saw that, dude, it literally was just like the biggest kick in the nuts. I was like, dude, God fucking damn, bro. I was like, so yeah, please subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. My New England Patriots at home versus the Buffalo Bills. I took the Patriots.
I mean, I don't like blame you for it.
Patriots, I'm pretty sure they're 5-point dogs, which Patriots plus 5 ain't sounding too bad. I mean, let me just double check that. They're 4 now. It's 4. It was 5 earlier. Now it's 4. I just think that Buffalo has been on a cold streak now. Yes, this is a must-win game in theory for both teams. Buffalo's got to start raking in some more wins, and the Patriots are in the hunt. They're the first team in the hunt for a playoff spot. So if a couple things go their way and the Patriots can win some of these tougher games, especially against Buffalo, they may be able to sneak into the playoffs. And Buffalo is now, at this point, they're just fighting for a home game, maybe even fighting for the division with the Dolphins, depending on how the rest of the season pans out. But I think the Patriots take this one. The Patriots have been playing really good. For the most part, they've been hanging up there with the top teams. I mean, they lost to Minnesota by a game-winning touchdown. Tough game to watch. I was out that night watching the game with somebody, and I was very upset. And they were kind of just sitting there like, why are you so upset? And I was like, the fucking Patriots are getting gunned down. Yeah, and she was just kind of sitting there like, I was like, I don't know, like.
I don't even know what you're talking about, honestly.
Was like when I was talking about the Patriots. I was so upset that the Patriots lost. They literally played so good. They hung in there. Mac Jones gained.
It wasn't a catch, though, so shut up.
It was a catch. Mac Jones played the game of his life. He threw his helmet and he was shedding tears after the game. He's a dog. He gained my respect.
He's a dog?
He's a dog.
He's a dog because he's crying?
Yes, he threw his helmet. He wanted that win. And I respect that in my book. If you're throwing your helmet crying after a tough loss.
No.
Because I was that guy once too back in the day.
No.
Props to Mac Jones. No. Patriots are taking this one at home versus Buffalo.
I'm not a helmet thrower, for one. And 2, crying? No.
Because you're such a tough man.
Crying because you lost a football game is a wild state. A regular season game? It literally couldn't
tough
be me.
Game on Thanksgiving. Literally, it could be me. Been there, done that.
I took the Bills. They just have the better quarterback. It's no disrespect to the Patriots. They're a squad too. It's just the Bills, I think, are on an upper tier. I could see it being the Patriots. I'm not going to be surprised if they end up winning, but I got the Bills personally.
Let's go. You want to go off your list? Let's go off your list.
The right one?
Even on my phone, it comes up the same as it does on my laptop. So literally, I don't know. Like, it's 2-1.
It's probably like Safari to
to
whatever I'm using.
What is it? Explore.
I don't even know what that is. It's like
That's
Microsoft
Campus
Edge.
Web. Microsoft Edge. I was gonna say that's Campus Web.
I know. I was seeing what they're thinking. Shut up. Commanders traveling to the Giants.
God damn, we're way the fuck off.
I know.
The Commanders Washington is literally the half game.
See what I'm going through. Commanders Giants.
I'm curious to hear who you took on this one.
I was like 50-50 on it. God just loves making sounds. I was 50-50 on it, and I kind of like went back to this a couple times. I ended up going with the Giants. I'm sure you can guess what my tiebreaker was on the 50-50. Home team.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
That's what I went with. The Giants, I mean, both of these teams are in the playoffs right now. Both of them are...
The whole division is for the fact of the matter.
Yeah, both of these teams are... I would consider it must-wins because Commanders can be kicked out immediately and the Giants won't be too far behind them if they start losing. So I went with the Giants. I think it's 50-50, but I went with the home team. I think that just gives them the edge. Traveling all the way across the country, so...
Yeah. Just like the Jets are traveling cross country to Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally took the Giants just because they're the home team. This was 50-50 for me. Like, I literally was like... Before I picked their home team, I was literally going to ask Jarrett heads or tails and just let him pick. It's literally 50-50, but I took the Giants because they're the home team.
Jarety.
Broncos
of Baltimore.
Took the Ravens, and it's not close. The Broncos are a poverty franchise.
Yeah, I took Baltimore. Granted, it might be a little bit of a revenge game because I'm pretty sure Justin Tucker was talking shit up in the plane. Wasn't he? Didn't he say you made like a let's ride joke? So Russell Wilson might be mad. He might be, time to let's ride.
And the Ravens do tend to play down to their opponents.
Did you see if Russell Wilson has yet to throw the amount of touchdown passes as he has toilets in his house?
Yeah. I saw a stat. Carson Wentz has more touchdowns than him on the season, and Carson Wentz hasn't played since week 4. Or it was like week 4, week 6. And Carson Wentz still has more touchdown passes than Russell Wilson.
It's so bad. He has 12 toilets in his house, and he's not even close to that many touchdowns.
And I'm getting gunned down because I got stuck holding Cortland Sutton. And Greg Dulcich.
Yeah.
Yup.
Steelers Falcons. So much for there being a lot of good games this week because we started off good, and then the next 3 have been shitty.
I took the Steelers.
I took the Falcons. I think the Steelers might be the better team, but I think the Falcons should be playing for more. I don't know why the Steelers are trying to win football games.
Yeah, I don't know.
Very astonished by that.
Mike Tomlin's just going for his never having a losing season record.
That guy is so hooked on that.
Yeah, he is.
I said the Falcons because I think they're 1 game out of winning the division, and that's home field advantage in playoffs for a playoff run with Marcus Mariota.
Imagine. Last time he played a playoff game, he was playing against the Chiefs. He was rolling out left through the ball, bounced off the Chiefs defender's hand. Marcus Mariota caught it off the deflection and scored a touchdown.
He's him.
It's written in the stars.
Give me the Falcons because I think they should be playing for more.
I took the Steelers. Why? I just think that they're a better team.
Falcons are the home team too, so
No, they're not. It's in Atlanta.
Huh?
The game's in Atlanta.
I said the Falcons are the home team.
Oh, I thought you said probably because they're the home team too. That's why.
I said the Falcons are the home team too. You good?
Who do we got next?
But I was confused when you said it's in Atlanta. I'm like, what the hell? That's what I'm saying. Jets at Vikings.
Here we go.
I took the Vikings. I talked about this more on the Best Bets episode, so be sure to check that out.
Uploaded
But
yesterday.
basically, the reasons were, 1, the Vikings are the most disrespected team in football. Yes, I know I am a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
2, the Jets have Mike White, and I don't believe in that. 3, the Vikings have been home the last 3 weeks or 2 weeks. This is the 3rd. I think that's a big advantage.
Yeah.
And 4, the Jets are traveling all the way across the damn country.
But literally, that was classic. I really enjoyed being right for once.
And for those of you that don't know, check out Best Bets, or I got Minnesota confused with Montana. Shit happens.
That I really don't know how, but props to you.
Start with an M, end with an A. Nobody gives a Hoover damn about either of them.
It's fair enough. I'd probably rather go to Minnesota before I went to Montana, though. I mean, granted, what's in Minnesota? I mean, Montana's, pretty, I guess, but I'm not, a nature guy.
You know as much as I do. I've never been over there.
But no, I took the Vikings in this one. They're home, and I think that they're a lot better than the Jets. I think that's going to be a high score, though. I thought about taking the over of this game.
I don't know. I just think the Vikings cover.
Yeah.
Me personally. Browns at Texans. I took the Browns. Why? Because the Texans are going for that one pick. There are some storylines in this game. One of those being Deshaun Watson is back. I would say that's a pretty big storyline. The next one being there are some of the ladies that will be attending the game. I believe there's 10 that are sitting in the box office seats. I don't know anything about that, but that is happening. I guess Jacoby Brissett is going to be looking on the sideline, waiting for an opportunity to strike and get his job back.
Did you read the comments of this tweet you sent me? Dude, I mean, dude.
I guess I'll have to read them later. And give me the Browns in this one.
I took the Browns too. Pretty much. I think that the Browns are going to come into this game and run the ball all over the Texans and cover the 7-point spread. If you don't know, I took the Browns -7 on our best bet yesterday. I think the Browns are going to be able to cover the spread pretty easily in this one at 7 points just because their ability to run the ball with no matter who's in a quarterback. Trying to stay neutral with this and not get canceled.
I don't think, if they're going to cancel anybody, they should cancel the damn NFL. So,
yeah.
we're just the messengers.
Watson's due.
He's 700 days due.
It's written in the stars for him to come out here, show out in front of his former team, and
with his new team,
and show out in front of.
He's getting paid $50 million, so he better show out.
I think he's due to show out in front of all the old Texans fans.
Yeah,
and the new Browns fans that came over when Deshaun Watson went over, even with the circumstances.
Jaguars at Lions. I took the Jaguars.
I was literally going to say if you took Detroit, I was going to throw up 20. I was literally getting ready to say $20.
Detroit is favorites. You should have that as your best bet.
Isn't it just like 1 point?
They're still favorites. It don't change the fact that they're favorites.
I'm going to fill out a parlay right now while you're talking about this.
I was really leaning towards Detroit because I think this game can go either way. So I was like, why not take the home team? But then at the same time, I was like, I think Trevor's
The Jags
better.
are 1 point favorites. On Fliff.
I don't think so. Just no.
I wish I knew.
But I ended up going with the Jaguars because Trevor is a little bit better than Jared Goff.
Because Trevor Lawrence is Himothy.
Yeah, they are on this too. For some reason, I thought I saw the Lions were favorites. I'm not doing that though. Give me the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence is better than Jared Goff. So that's really the reason. I know the line. I think this game can go either way. I've said that before, and I will say it again.
Dog, if this fucking parlay hits, I'm going to be so hyped.
Yeah, you probably literally selected every single damn thing that you could select.
Browns -7, Jags -1, Vikings -3, Dolphins +4.5, the over of the Chiefs-Bengals game, and the Chargers -2. $5 for a $230 payout.
Yeah, because those cash out all the time.
Trust me. I'm him. I'm like Trevor Lawrence. I'm Himothy.
You got it.
Himmy Turner. Himothy Chalamet. Himmy Turner.
You got it. Now talk about the Jaguars.
Himmy Neutron. Jags are going to win this game. The Lions suck. Trevor has been him the past few weeks. He's been playing really good. He's silencing all the haters, just like this asshole. And he's finally starting.
Still taking Justin Fields over.
And he's finally starting to live up to the hype that I had and a lot of other people had around him. I'm a big Trevor Lawrence guy. I'm a firm believer that the Jags will make the playoffs next year. I think that they'll be okay. I think the Jags do win this game, though. Yeah, they are traveling from Jacksonville to Detroit, but it is in the Dome, so that's not going to affect them too much. I think this is going to be a high score, but the way the Jags played in crunch time and the way Doug Peterson was calling plays and the way Trevor Lawrence was so poised and calm in the 2-minute situation to win the game against the Ravens, who are a Super Bowl contender to a lot of people, I think that's a really big deal, honestly, and especially in his second year, arguably his rookie year.
Oh my gosh!
I think that's really good, and I think that's really going to help him down the line. And I think
that's his rookie year. What does that even mean?
It's the same shit as Jalen Hurts. Nobody wanted to count Jalen Hurts' fucking first half of his rookie year. I mean, Trevor Lawrence literally played with Urban Meyer, and it was terrible.
He still played all year last year.
I don't give a shit. That don't
Jalen
count.
Hurts played for like 7 games last year.
Don't count. I'm not counting. I'm giving him the same charity that the Eagles fans gave Jalen
That doesn't
Hurts.
even make sense.
Give me Trevor and the Jags in this one.
Are you going to explain that to the Eagles fans? What? The bias towards him is insane. Anyways, Packers and Bears. I took the Packers. I don't
Where's
like,
the good games at?
You're the one that said it. I took
You
the
agreed.
Packers.
You said yeah.
That just to shut you up.
Like why? Like did that make you feel better about yourself? Telling me to shut up.
No, I didn't say
Just to kick the
I
dog.
didn't tell you to shut up.
Just
I
to
said
kick the
shut you
depressed dog
up.
when
I
he's
said to
already
shut you
down.
up so the
in his
conversation
bag.
can keep going.
Yeah, let's come at the depressed guy in his bag.
It wasn't a shot.
It was a shot.
I said to shut you up so we can keep the conversation going instead of arguing about the games.
It's fair enough.
Like we're doing right now. Packers and Bears. I took the Packers. Why? God knows.
Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. That's all he has going for him in his whole career. That he was
Is he even going
good
to
enough
play?
to beat the Bears. Probably not.
So what does that even...
Give me Jordan Love.
I guess so.
The best autograph I've ever seen in my life.
All right. Sounds
Literally
good.
trying to buy one this weekend at the card show.
Titans of Philly. I took the Titans.
I took Philly.
Am I betting on it? No. Damn. Just did it to do it. If you
Fair.
give me the spread, I'll do it.
No, because no. I think the spread's a lot.
Okay.
I think the Eagles should be 3-point favorites. Not
So you think they're the same quality team as the Titans?
in terms of the way that they match up against each other, absolutely. The Titans do everything good that the Eagles are bad against, vice versa.
It's fine. So if they played at a neutral field, there would be a pick 'em?
In terms of matchup, yes. Like in terms of like these two, I feel like these two teams match up really well against each other. And I feel like that they're going to be able to exploit each other's weaknesses, but also take advantage of each other's weaknesses.
Alright. I took the Titans, though.
I took Philly. I'm going to the game, and I'm betting on the Eagles just so I could sweat the game out. Probably going to jinx them, and my family's going to hate me.
You're not that powerful.
You want to fucking bet?
Well, how are we even going to determine that bet?
I've been jinxing Tampa Bay all year. Every time I bet on...
Do you think you're the reason that Tampa Bay sucks?
Yes, I think I'm part of the problem. Every week I've bet on them, they've lost.
Oh my god.
Every single week. It's literally every single week I've bet on them, I haven't been right once.
Well, maybe because they have 6 losses. You ever think how they just suck? You're not that powerful. Trust me. Seahawks and Rams. I took Seattle.
Me too.
Rams are going to be without Donald. Maybe without Stafford. Without Allen Robinson. Without Cooper Kupp. They are the worst Super Bowl winning team ever after the next year. Whatever. I butchered the hell out of that. Give me Seattle. They're playing for something, and the Rams are not.
Yeah. I took the Seahawks as well. Why? Because the Rams suck. That's literally it.
Yeah. Dolphins and Niners. I left this one blank because I'm going to do it now. Win it out. Take the team that is not traveling all the way across the damn country. Give me the Niners in this one. Jimmy G is hot. I don't know what to do.
I took the Dolphins. I think that the Dolphins are the better offense.
What looks better, Miami or Niners?
I really don't know why I took Miami here. I really don't, because the more I think about it, the more I hate it and I want to change it. But I can't go back on my word. I took the Dolphins because they're playing very good. Now, it's not me taking the Dolphins. It's not taking anyway or trying to be disrespectful toward the Niners. The Niners are also one of the best teams in football. Arguably favorites to come out of the NFC at this point in time. But I just think that the Dolphins...
I'm glad you're finally on the Dolphins.
I think that the Dolphins are... I just think the Dolphins are going to be able to win this one.
I've typed it like 3 different times with both teams, and I just don't know which one looks better.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I forgot this game entirely, and it's like one of the best games of the week, so I had to write it off to the side. Just completely skipped over it.
I'm going to choose the team that I like more, And that is the Dolphins. Why? I don't know. There's literally nothing saying that they should win this game.
Because you love two D's in your mouth.
Because of one, they're big underdogs. Two, they're traveling all the way across the damn country. However, they have Tua, Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle. And Mike McDaniel obviously don't give a hoover damn about anything.
Yup.
Except for winning football games.
Yup.
He's going to go out there and throw the ball around the yard. The Niners don't have good corners. They don't give a hoover damn.
Yup.
And it's going to be a Tyreek Hill game.
Yeah.
So give me Miami.
Because Tyreek Hill owns the 49ers.
Bienvenido a Miami. See, Chiefs at Bengals.
What did you just say?
Welcome to Miami. I know Spanish, dog.
I took Cincy. Cincy's 2-0 against them in the last two games. Both came in January of last year. Cincy's fully healthy now. They're getting Sleepy Joe Mixon back. They're getting Jamar Chase back.
Can we fact check that?
Joe Mixon's playing this week, and so is Jamar.
No, 2-0.
The past two games when they played in January, they won the AFC Championship and they won in the regular season. We looked at this yesterday when we recorded.
I thought the Chiefs won one of the games.
No, we literally looked at this yesterday.
We
when we
did,
recorded.
but I thought.
And I looked at it again earlier when I did my picks. Literally looked at it when I did my best bets.
Why are you getting angry? There's no need for.
Because I'm right once again.
I'm just fact checking.
You always take away when I'm right.
All I'm doing is fact checking.
Okay, why? What are you, Twitter?
Huh?
What are you, Twitter? Fake news? You think I'm spreading fake news to the people?
You're getting really defensive.
Because I'm on the offensive side, baby. I get so defensive when I'm on the offensive.
That's just stupid. You also said Ramondre Stevenson was over Austin Eckler, which is one of the worst takes I've ever heard in my life.
You said that you would start a franchise with Ryan Tannehill over Tom Brady.
Because that shit was funny. It made you mad.
You said it, though. I had the screenshot. I'm never letting go of the screenshot.
Don't care. It still made you mad.
It's fair enough.
It was funny.
Oh, I cannot wait. I'm going to boo the fuck out of Ryan Tannehill Sunday at the Eagles. Yeah,
I hope he signs you an autograph.
I wouldn't take it.
This man lives so rich.
If he walked up to me, I would literally tell him he's a bitch.
Look at this guy. He's such a good looking. He's a family guy too. And
he's not even good looking.
What do you mean?
Oh, I have a funny story to tell you about Ryan Tannehill in Nashville after we record.
He's a good looking guy.
After we get off air, remind me to tell you the story in Nashville about Ryan Tannehill.
Okay.
I got cussed out by an Uber driver I never even met.
Because you were talking about Ryan Tannehill?
No, because one of my friends was in Nashville over the weekend, and they were talking about that I have a sports podcast, and Ryan Tannehill got brought up, and my friend told the guy that I hate Ryan Tannehill, and he ripped her a new one for me.
That's good. I'm glad. I'm so happy that happened.
They told me that last night, and I was like,
I'm so glad that happened.
She was like, yeah, the Uber driver came at you really hard. I was like,
I'm glad.
I might know I'm not checking out that podcast. That guy's probably a clown.
No, you should have told your friend to say that the other guy loves Ryan Tannehill and would love to start a franchise with him.
Well, I didn't know this until last night, and my friend was home from Nashville, so it was kind of too late.
It's fine.
Yeah,
I'm just throwing out there, but
I tell Ryan Tannehill.
To say he's not a good-looking dude, that's kind of.
He's ugly as shit. I make him look like a 4.
You're tripping.
I'm at least an 8, bro. You said it yourself. I'm at least an 8.
You're tripping.
He
looks. He's over you.
Unbiased. He's like a 7 on a good day.
He is over you.
Wow. Wow. There is not a snowball's chance in hell that Tannehill is better looking than me. There's no way. What, because he has somewhat of a beard and I don't?
You said it.
Dude, there's no way. There is no fucking way. I cannot believe that you just said that he is over me. You said I'm at least an 8. 8 is solid. There's no way that bum is an 8. What's his wife look like?
It doesn't matter.
Look up Ryan Tannehill wife.
It doesn't matter.
I'm going to look it up then if you want.
Here, she's right here.
Let me see.
No, this is an old picture, but doesn't matter what it's.
Pair of 7s.
You're just a hater.
All right, what game's next? We were talking about the Bengals Chiefs.
Somehow we started talking about the Kardashians yesterday, so it's only right to talk about Ryan Tannehill's looks and what.
I took the Bengals, though. I like Jamar Chase anytime touchdown in this game. I also like the over 52.5. In the last 3 meetings, it has gone over twice. In the game it didn't go over, it was missed by a point. These teams can score. The Bengals are back fully healthy. Kansas City can score. The Bengals defense has not been that good. I think these teams are going to come out here, pull up a lot of points like we've seen. Joe Burrow versus Pat Mahomes. We're looking at Oklahoma versus Texas Tech back in the day, and we're going to see who's the better team.
I took the Chiefs. It's really simple as this. I got the Chiefs probably winning the Super Bowl until they play the Dallas Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Woo, whatever. I got the Chiefs winning this one. I got them winning the AFC. And I know it's in Cincy. Who you got winning the AFC?
The Bengals. So, no.
Give me Chiefs in this one. I respect the Bengals, though. It's no disrespect to them. It's all respect to the Chiefs. Chargers at Raiders. Give me the Chargers. I don't give a Hoover damn what the Raiders did last week. Josh Jacobs is going to get paid and probably go somewhere else. We missed on Josh Jacobs fantasy-wise. I don't care.
I was telling Jared that in the car on the way home from school. He was like, damn. He was like...
Everybody was wrong on that, man.
Yup.
I had him as like RB18. It's like RB1.
Yeah. I mean...
Give me the Chargers, though.
I'm curious where I had him. I took the Chargers as well.
You had him way lower than me. You hated it. I took him in a mock draft one time, and you like cussed me out for it.
I'm genuinely curious to see where I had him ranked, and I want to see who I had like ranked above him.
I remember taking him in the 4th round of a mock draft, and you gave me so much shit for it. I was like, he's my RB2. Get off my case. Oh, he sucks.
I took the Chargers in this one. The Chargers won the game earlier in the season. Let's see. Fucking Marlon Mack's on here, goddamn. Josh Jacobs 20. Okay, Devin Singletary ahead of him. Miles Sanders, ETN, Zeke, James Conner, I had Saquon at 14. Goddamn. Man, this wasn't really too far out there.
Wait. I think the list that I was looking at...
The fact that... Can you see who my number 22 is?
Who is it?
Ronald Jones. That's my list. I didn't do one on the notes this year. I did it on my Google Doc.
Ronald Jones I had at 34.
I have him at 22.
Nice.
I mean, god fucking damn, dude. But now I'd like the Chargers. When the Chargers beat them earlier in the season, the Chargers got to start winning these easy games if they want a shot at the playoffs. So yeah, I rocked with the Chargers in this one, and I don't think it's close.
Next 2 games should be pretty quick. Colts at Dallas. I got Dallas. And Saints at Bucks.
Bucks.
I took the Bucks also.
Good. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, comment below who's better looking, me or Ryan Tannehill.
You're so obsessed with this, but he's so much better looking.
I don't see what fucking world Ryan Tannehill so much. The fact that you're throwing so much out there is bamboozling. Because if you told me I'm an 8 after the Salisbury incident of 2021, if you said I'm an 8,
I told you were an 8 so you can get out of that Salisbury situation.
If you think I'm an 8, how is he so much better looking than me? That's you saying he's like a 10. If he's so much.
He's probably not a 10.
Who would you say a 10 is?
I don't know.
I'd be that pretty motherfucker. Enough said. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace. You didn't say see ya.